So Will Grimm will lead things off here for the Falcons. They're 19-4 overall, 10-0 in league play, and it will come down to next week's matchup between the Falcons and Arcadia for the league championship. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. That's a fastball at the letters for a strike. So the Nitros looking to get into the win column here in league play. They've been outscored in the first inning of ball games this year by a score of 23-14. Like I mentioned, Arcadia and Crescenta Valley both 10-0 on the season. CV 19-4 overall. And the next pitch swinging, there's a fly ball towards left field. Titchener coming in, makes the catch, and we've got one down. Arcadia 21-0. They're coming off a walk-off victory over San Dimas on Saturday. And I believe they're the number one team in the state, if not the state, at least in the southern section. They've won 21 in a row. The Falcons, back-to-back league champions. They were CIF champions back in 1998. One out for Vincent Perot. The second baseman wearing number 4, a right-handed batter. Kovaric up on the mound, a sophomore. Right-handed pitcher is ready and deals, and his first pitch to Vincent is taken outside, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. In league play, Kovaric is 0-5 with an ERA of 6.67. So he's pretty consistent when it comes to the amount of earned runs he gives up during a game, whether it's in league or outside of league. The next pitch, over for a strike, down around the knees. Perot now with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Kovaric in league play, 21 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 33 walks. He's given up 24 runs, only 20 earned, on 23 hits and hitting 3 batters. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging, there's a comebacker that gets up into center field for a base hit, and Perot is aboard with the first hit of the ball game. And so that will bring up Trevor Beer, the starting pitcher for the Falcons. He's a left-handed batter. The Nitros opposition batting .272 overall and .298 in league play against the Nitros. And if for some reason we happen to disappear rather quickly, it's because the rains came in. Not expecting too much of any activity, anywhere from 0 to 50%, depending on which service you look at, as the fastball is high and outside to Beer, ball 1. Brian Erickson on deck. The Nitros lost to Muir 3-2, and then 8-3 last week. There was a game against Village in which they lost 4-2. There goes the runner. The pitch over for a strike. The throw down to second, not in time, and a stolen base for Perot. So now a runner in scoring position for the Falcons. That's the 76th stolen base against the Nitros this season. Muir had 15 and 9, 24 total in 2 games. On-base percentage for the opposition, .424 overall, .441 in league play. So the opposition getting a leg up on the Nitros. Pitch over for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Beer, hitting third in the Falcons lineup. Should be a good matchup between the Apaches and the Falcons next week. Apaches with like 18 seniors on the club. Taking a look at second, here's the pitch to the plate. Curveball swinging, a ground ball toward Kataoka at second. He has it. He goes to first for the out. Advancing to third on the play is Perot. And we've got 2 down with a runner at third for Brian Erickson. 4-3 on the put out if you're following along at home, as long as it's not in your car. And so Erickson, a right-handed batter, standing in with an RBI opportunity and a runner at third. The Nitros have given up 148 runs on 148 hits, committing 46 errors. Last year, errors were their Achilles heel as the fastball was taken low, ball 1. This year, it's the free pass. The Nitros have given up 130 walks and 28 hit batters. That's 158 free passes, and they're only going to play 25 games when the season's over. Pitch missing outside for ball 2 to Erickson. We can tell you, as far as statistics go for Crescenta Valley, they've scored 163 runs while giving up only 47. There's the 2-0 offering. Fastball swing, and there's a drive that's going to drop into left center field for a base hit. That will score Perot, and the Falcons take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. So Erickson with a base hit and an RBI. CV on the board, and that will bring up Brian Gaddis, hitting 5th in the Falcon lineup. So the Nitros scoring 60 runs this year. I think they've outscored themselves from a year ago with runs scored to this point in the season. Erickson goes. The pitch is high. The throw down to second was there, but the ball's dropped and the runner's safe. So Erickson with a stolen base. And CV picked that up from Muir. They're just going to go on every pitch. Runner gets to first. They're going to turn it into a double. CV actually had their scout out looking last week against Muir. Speaking of Muir, Muir plays Burbank this week. They've never beaten Burbank. I think they're going to do it this year. Swinging, there's a ball towards center field. Coming in, the center fielder, Leon, is there to make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. But for the Falcons, they do pick up a run. They do that on 2 hits, no Nitro errors, and a man left on at the end of half an inning. Falcons won. Nitro's coming up. We're back after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion. But that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that he's me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move,
I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Be like mine.
be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move,
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Oh, be like mine.
like Mike.
like Mike,
If I could be like Mike.
So we head to the bottom of the first inning with the Falcons on top, 1-0. Nitro's coming to bat for the first time. Leading things off, Dave and Edom, followed by Ryan Kataoka, then Darian Jenks. If anyone should get on, Joel Leone. Edom leads the team in batting, .333, on base percentage of .492, has 17 hits on the season, 13 singles, 3 doubles, and a triple, leading things off against the left-handed pitching Trevor Beer. And the first pitch waved at and missed, strike 1 the count. So 0-1 the count. These two guys were teammates about 5 years ago on a traveling club out of CSA baseball up in the Montrose area. Next pitch swung on and missed. He's up there hacking. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Now we'll see if Beer comes back with a breaking ball. So Edom trying to lead things off here for the Nitros. Beer into his windup and delivers a pitch high and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. You look back in league play, back to, I believe it was week 3, there was a no-hitter thrown, CV over Burbank, 11-0. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Edom strikes out, 1 down, and that brings up Ryan Kataoka. So Kataoka Kataoka hitting .222 on the season, on base percentage .344. He has 6 hits, all of them singles. Dan's in there, and the first pitch taken low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Kataoka. Team batting average on the season .212, on base percentage .330 overall. They're hitting .182 as a team in Pacific League action, .289. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. .289 on base percentage in league play. Kataoka does have 5 walks, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. Waves at the next pitch. Down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. 1-0 is the score. Bottom of the first inning, game just underway. Falcons with a run in the top of the first to give Beer a cushion as he takes the mound. Into his windup, here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball waved at and missed. Ball's in the dirt. The catcher, Gaddis, will have to throw to first for the out, and we've got 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. And that brings up Darian Jenks. Jenks on the season, hitting .234, has 15 hits, all of them singles. He's walked 4 times. He's driven in 10, which leads the team. He has an on-base percentage of .275. And he'll look to get things going with a 2-out rally if he can put the bat on the ball. And here's the pitch. Curveball, missing low, ball 1. That ball had some pretty good break on it. 1-0 the count. So each of the first 2 batters having 4 pitches. The pitch waved at and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Jenks. He's scored 7 times, has 3 stolen bases. He's been on base 19 times. Swings at the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Beer working quickly, back up on the rubber. Into the windup, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball missing outside, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Jenks going to a 5th pitch, whereas the other 2 only got to a 4th pitch. 2-2, 2 outs. 1-0 Falcons. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Beer strikes out the side, and the inning comes to a close. At the end of 1-0 Falcons. We're back with a second right after this.
Cocaine to smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile.
So we head to the second with the Falcons on top by a score of 1-0, and due up for CV. You got Chase Smith, Jake Schaefer, and Cody Concelosi. If anyone should get on, Isaac Sung. CV got a run in the first with 1 out. Parrott singled, stole second, and came in on the base hit off the bat of Brian Erickson for their 1-0 lead. Kovarik back up on the mound for his second inning of work. A run on 2 hits in that first inning. His last outing at Muir, he went 4 innings, walked 7, allowed 7 runs, 5 earned on 6 hits, and he did hit a batter. And his first pitch here in the second inning catches the inside corner for a strike, so 0-1 the count to Smith. So 6, 7, and 8 in the CV lineup, if anyone should get on, number 9. 1-0 Falcons here in the top of the second inning. Here's the next pitch from Kovarik. Fastball swinging, pulled foul up the first base line. And Smith down in the count now, 0-2. Nitros in the second inning of ball games this year have been outscored 23-1. They've only plated 1 run in the second inning of ball games this year. Nothing and 2 the count. Here's Kovarik's next offering. That runs inside, ball 1. So Kovarik 4 innings at Muir. He went 5 2/3 at Pasadena. Went 2 innings against Arcadia in his last 3 outings. Curveball missing outside. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. His season high for strikeouts, 6. That came against Southgate in the first game he pitched this year, and then at Burroughs, the first game of that series. Here's the 2-2 count. Swinging, that's popped up on the infield grass. You've got Jenks now back on the dirt, makes the catch, and we've got 1 down for the second consecutive inning. The leadoff hitter is retired. One down for Jake Schaefer. As far as walks go, that's been the Achilles heel, like I mentioned earlier. Had 9 walks at Burroughs, a season high. 7 against Southgate, 7 against Burbank at Burbank, and 7 at Muir. One away here in the second inning. And the pitch missing inside, ball 1 to Schaefer. 1-0 the count. At home, he's pitched in 12 innings, has Kovarik. He's 0-2 with an ERA of 7. 12 strikeouts, so he's averaging about a strikeout an inning, pitching here at Sam Harvey Field. The 1-0 pitch low and away. He's got to make sure he just doesn't overpitch here today. 12 strikeouts, 16 walks here at home. 13 runs, 12 earns on 9 hits, and he's hit 4 batters. Usually been the road starter for the Nitros this year. Here's the 2-0 offering. Swinging, there's a drive to the gap in left center field. That drops in for a base hit. Could be extra bases. Schaefer on his way to second. The outfield. Titchener picking it up. And it looks like we're going to go for 3. So Schaefer on his way to third. Jenks with the relay. The throw to third. Not in time. And Schaefer with a 1-out triple here in the second for CV. That is the 9th triple for the opposition this year against the Nitros, and that brings up Cody Cancelosi. Runner at third with 1 out, has an RBI opportunity. Kovarik working from the stretch, sets at the belt, checks the runner at third, now delivers, and the pitch is swung on and fouled back. If you're watching on Facebook, you see the screen rattle. So strike 1 the count. Kovarik doing a good job getting the first pitch over. And he hasn't gotten deep into any counts yet. 2-2 against Smith. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So 1-0 here in the second inning. CV threatening with a runner at third. Isaac Sung on deck. Kovarik working from the stretch again. Sets at the belt, is ready, and deals. And the pitch waved at and missed. So now Cancelosi down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Next week it's the Hoover series with Glendale. Tuesday will be here at Glendale, 3:30, and then next Thursday, 7 o'clock at Stengel Field. Swinging, there's a bouncing ball towards third. David has it. He's going to go to first to get the sure out there, and we've got a run coming across as Schaefer scores. And Cancelosi gets an RBI, grounding out to third. 5-3 on the putout. We've got 2 down. And that brings up Will Grimm, the leadoff hitter, who flew out to left field his first time up. Probably a smart move there at third to get the out at first because against CV, they're going to get their runs. What you need is outs. So they got 2 outs and nobody on. Grimm 0 for 1, flew out to left field to open the ball game to Mike Titchener. With nobody on, Kovarik is ready and deals. And the pitch over for strike, an emphatic strike from the umpire. 0-1 the count. Last year, CV was your league champion. They went 13-1 in league. Arcadia came in second at 12-2. In 2016, CV and Burroughs shared the league championship at 12-2. Arcadia was 11-3. So Arcadia's been close the last couple of years as the pitch runs inside and nearly hits Grimm. 1-1 the count. And this year, Arcadia could get the job done. Arcadia, they were league champions 3 years in a row. 2009, 2010, and 2011. In 2010 and 2011, they were undefeated at 14-0 in league play both of those years. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Grimm down in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Burroughs won it in 2015. CV in 14, Burbank and CV in 2013, CV in 2012. So CV, since about 2005, 9 league championships. Curveball swung on and check swing foul toward the first base dugout. Burroughs has 2, Burbank 1, and Arcadia 3. But again, the thing to watch this week in Pacific League is the Muir-Burbank series. Burbank, I believe, is 22-0 against Muir. But I think Muir is going to get him this year. Probably get a split. Here's the 1-2 count. Can Kovarik close it out? Swing and a miss. Down he goes, and the inning comes to a close. So Grimm strikes out. He drops to 0-2 on the day. And for the Falcons, they do pick up a run. They do that on one hit, no Nitro errors, and no men left on at the end of an inning and a half. CV on top 2-0. We're back after this.
What do you want when you gotta eat something? And it's gotta be sweet, and it's gotta be a lot, and you gotta have it now. What do you want? Lip smacking, whip backing, patty whacking, ink and knacking, silver racking, scalawacking, cracker jacking, cracker jack. Candy coated popcorn, peanuts and a fry. That's what you get in Cracker Jack.
So we head to the home half of the second inning. CV on top by a score of 2-0. And do it for the Nitros. You've got Leone, Lucerarian, and Wong. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. Nitros went down on strikes all 3 times there in that first inning. So Kovarik, 2 runs given up over 2 innings on 3 hits and getting a strikeout. Beer in the first inning, 3 Ks, and now facing the heart of the lineup, Leone, as the pitch catches the outside corner for a strike to the left-handed hitting center fielder for the Nitros. 0-1 the count. Leone on the season, hitting .229, has 11 hits, 3rd on the team in hits. Next pitch runs outside. Leone also has 15, check that, where is he at here? He's got 9 singles, a double, and a triple. Swinging, chopped foul at the plate. Down in the count 1-2. So you've got competition. You've got Edom with singles, doubles, and a triple. Kovarik with singles, doubles, and a home run. And Leone with singles, doubles, and a triple. So who's going to get the season cycle? Will Kovarik get a triple before Leone or Edom gets a home run? Check swing, pitch outside. No swing. The count moves to 2-2. Trent Lucerarian on deck. Again, a .212 hitting team. Their next hit, if it's a single, will be their 100th single of the season. Swing and a miss. And Leone strikes out. 4 consecutive Ks for Beer. 1 out in the second. That brings up Lucerarian. He's hitting .196 on the season, has 9 hits, 7 singles, and 2 doubles. He's got 4 walks and 4 RBIs, on base percentage .260. Right-handed hitter standing in. Curveball drops in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Trenton league play hitting $130. 3 hits, 2 singles, and a double. Swings at the next pitch, comes up empty. Down in the count, 0-2. When you compare Trent league to non-league, in non-league he hit .261. Swing and a miss. That's 5 Ks in a row. And that brings up Nolan Wong. Wong hitting .220 on the season, 11 singles, 8 walks, hit by a pitch, on base percentage of .328. Left-handed batter getting set to stand in, doing the catching duties this year for the Nitros. 2-0 is the score. We're in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Missing outside, ball 1. I've been told that Beer is heading off to UCSB next year to play baseball. Here's the 1-0. Swinging, fouled back, got a piece of it. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. On deck, the pitcher, Thomas Kovarik. So again, next week, it's a Tuesday-Thursday matchup with the Tornadoes. There's the 1-1 in the dirt, ball 2. Tuesday game, 3:30 here at Sam Harvey Field. Then the Thursday game, 7 o'clock at Stengel. And that will close out the 2018 campaign. So Wong digging in that left-handed batter's box. Beer is ready and deals. And the pitch catches the corner on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-0 Falcons here in the second inning. 2 runs on 3 hits for CV. There's the 2-2. Swing and miss in the dirt. picked up by Gaddis. He has to throw to first to get the out there, and the inning comes to a close. So the Nitros gone in order. We head to the third inning, 2-0 CV. We're back after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion. But that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day. And feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see, that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move,
I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
yeah I try, just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move,
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike, like Mike. If I could be like Mike, like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
So to the third inning we go with the Nitros trailing the Falcons by a score of 2-0. And due up for CV, you've got Perot, Beer, and Erickson. 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Kovarik out for his third inning of work is ready and deals, and a curveball catches the outside corner to the left-handed hitting Perot. Strike one. He singled, stole a base, and scored his last time up. So he's 1 for 1. There's the strike one pitch. Curveball missing upstairs. Count moves to 1 strike. CV looking for their 20th victory on the season. The Nitros 1-27 against CV over the years. Swinging, there's a fair ball down the first base line. That could be extra bases. Into the corner we go. Giving chase is Aldretti. On his way to second is Perot. Now he's looking for third. Here comes the throw-in, cut off by the second baseman. And a stand-up triple to open up things here in the third inning for the Falcons. Second triple of the ball game. Fourth hit of the game for CV. No out. Runners at third. And that brings up the pitcher, Trevor Beer. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second base his first time up. The Nitros' lone victory against CV came on the 5th of May, 2015, a 5-4 victory. Since then, they've lost 4 in a row, including last year 6-0 and 18-0. So infield drawn in with a runner at third and nobody out. Beer at the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. The pitch swung on, popped up towards center field. Leone out there, making the catch. Here comes the tag. The throw to the plate takes a high hop, and the runner scores. So that was Will Grimm. Didn't Grimm strike out to end the second inning? Yeah, number 17. So that's him here. Here's Beer. I know, but look at. Yeah, look at the scorecard. Pitch outside, ball one, the first inning. Fly out, single, ground out, single, out. Out, triple, ground out, strike out. It should have been here. 3-0 now the score. Here's the 1-0 pitch as the first pitch to Beer was taken high and outside, ball one. I don't know. I really don't see where there's any discrepancy because you have 4 hits up on the board, right? Yep. You got 3 runs across. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. All right, so Beer at the plate, 0 for 1, grounded out to second. And he will do that again. A one-hopper to Oka, goes to first. And the inning is over. So, that's 2 down. Yeah. So 2 down, a run across, and that brings up Brian Erickson. Singled, stole a base, and drove in a run in his first at-bat. He comes up with 2 outs, a run across. So far, CV picking up a run each inning. Leading it 3-0, 3 runs on 4 hits here. Kovarik working from the stretch with nobody on. Is ready and deals, and the pitch is waved at and missed. Strike 1 the count. Brian Gaddis on deck for the Falcons. Kovarik again has the pitch he wants, is ready and deals, and the curveball catches the inside corner for strike 2, moving Erickson off the plate a bit. So Erickson down in the count now, 0-2. So Kovarik could end the inning here, pick up his second strikeout with a good pitch. Here's the 0-2 offering. Fastball swung on, fouled off. So Erickson gets a piece of it to stay alive. Erickson stands back in, batting from the right side. Kovarik nods, has the pitch he wants. Wong behind the plate, sets up. Here's the 0-2 offering. Off speed taken low. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. So you've got Glendale and CV matching up this week. You've got Arcadia and Pasadena, Hoover and Burroughs, and Muir and Burbank, the league schedule for this year. The pitch taken inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. So Kovarik, so far, being efficient, hasn't walked anybody. 4 hits, a couple triples. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging, there's a 2-hopper to third. Edom has it, sets, throws across in time, not in time, a little wide of the bag. Trent could not handle it, and we've got Erickson aboard on the error. So 2 outs, runner at first, a run across for the catcher, Brian Gaddis. Wearing number 10, he flew out to center field to end the first inning his first time up. Nitros can't afford to commit errors. That's their 47th error of the season. Erickson with his lead. Moved to first, not in time as he gets back to the bag. The Falcons with a couple stolen bases so far in the game. There goes Erickson, the pitch, in for a strike. The throw down to second, not in time. 3rd stolen base of the game. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, 78 stolen bases against the Nitros this year. 0-1 the count. Erickson away from second. Here's the pitch swinging. That's a fly ball towards left field. Titchener going back. He's there to make the catch, and now the inning comes to a close. CV, though, picks up a run. They do that on 1 hit. There was an error and a man left on. At the end of 2.5, 3-0 Falcons. We're back with the bottom of the 3rd inning right after this.
pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed, an original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
So we head to the home half of the third inning with the Falcons leading by a score of 3-0. And due up for the Nitros, you've got Kovarik, Titchener, and Aldretti. 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. If anyone should get on, we go to the top of the lineup. So far for Beer, 6 straight strikeouts. Kovarik, the pitcher, trying to help his cause as he comes to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. Hitting 194 on the season. 7 hits, 4 singles, 2 doubles, and that home run that came at Northview. He's walked 6 times, been hit by a pitch twice, was on base percentage .341, and the first pitch of the inning from Beer is waved at and missed, and Kovarik down to the count 0-1. So Kovarik, Titchener, and Aldretti. Beer into his windup. The lefty is ready and deals, and the next pitch swung on and missed, and Kovarik down in the count 0-2. There's the 0-2 offering. Curveball drops in for strike 3, and Kovarik strikes out, caught looking. 1 away here in the third, and that brings up Titchener. So Titchener hitting 8th in the lineup, hitting .216 on the year. Takes a pitch high, ball 1. Titchener 8 hits, 7 singles, and a double. 2 walks, hit by a pitch. On base percentage .275. Swing and a miss. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. 3-0 Falcons here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Down in the count now, 1-2. On deck, Ethan Aldretti. The pitch swinging. There's a ground ball towards second base. Picked up there by Perot. He throws to first. And it's dropped at first base by Erickson. And the error breaks up the perfect game. So Titchener reaches on the error by the first baseman. The Nitros have a runner aboard for Ethan Aldretti. Aldretti hitting .227 on the season. 10 singles. He's walked 8 times, been hit by a pitch once, so his on-base percentage is .340, and the pitch taken low, ball 1. So Titchener put the ball in play, ground ball to second. The throw to first was dropped. And check that. Is that Chase Smith at first base dropping it? Yeah, Chase Smith, my bad, dropping it. Playing first base, and that allows Titchener to reach. Erickson's out in center field. So Titchener taking his lead away from first, being held on there by Smith. Beer a lefty. There goes the runner. The pitch swinging, hit and run on. It's fouled off first base side. That goes back out of play. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count now to Aldretti, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Aldretti looking down to the third base coaching box to see what's going on. Now he's ready. Steps back in. Beer delivers from the stretch. Swinging is popped up first base side. The first baseman, Smith, looking for redemption, is there to make the catch. And we've got 2 away for the leadoff hitter, David Edom. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. In league play coming into today, hitting .375. Last year, he finished league play hitting .360. On base percentage in league, .423. Standing in, batting from the right side, runner at first. Beer working from the stretch, and they throw to first. They've got Titchener picked off. So he's caught in a rundown between first and second, and he will be tagged out, heading back to first base, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits. There was an error, and nobody left on. At the end of 3-0 Falcons. We're back with the fourth inning right after this.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
So we head to the fourth inning with CV on top by a score of 3-0. And due up for the Falcons, you've got Smith, Schaefer, and Cancelosi. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. If anyone should get on, Isaac Sung. So far for CV, they've picked up a run in each of the first 3 innings. Perot singled, stole a base, and came in to score off the bat of Brian Erickson, who got a base hit back in the first inning. Schaefer tripled and scored on a ground ball out to third. That was in the second inning. And then in the third, Grimm opened up with a triple and came in on the sacrifice fly off the bat of Perot. And the first pitch here in the fourth inning is taken high, ball 1 to Smith. He popped up to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 3-0 here in the fourth inning. Game moving right along. The pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So the perfect game goes to the wayside with the error by the first baseman for the Falcons. Still got a no-hitter and a shutout going, does Beer. Swinging and a miss on the next pitch from Smith. He's down in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kovarik out for his 4th inning of work, does have a strikeout. Hasn't walked anybody. 3 runs on 4 hits. Pitch outside. Count evens up at 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kovarik just a sophomore. The 2-2 swinging, that's pulled foul up the first base line. And so the count remains at 2-2. Coming into today, Kovarik had 12 innings pitched here at home versus 23 on the road. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Smith strikes out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Kovarik. 1 down in the inning, and that brings up Jake Schaefer. He tripled and scored back in that second inning. 3-0 Falcons here in the 4th inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error for CV. No runs, no hits, and an error for the Nitros. Kovarik working from the stretch with nobody on is ready and deals, and the curveball's over for a strike. Your defensive alignment again for the Nitros. Titchener in left field, Leone in center, Aldretti in right. Third base, Edom. Jenks at short, Kataoka at second, Lucerian at first, Wong behind the plate. Here's the strike 1 pitch from Kovarik. Check swing, no swing as the pitch is taken low. And that evens the count at a ball and a strike. So Arcadia picking up the victory. I believe it was 4-3 on Saturday against San Dimas. Arcadia was the number 1 team. San Dimas the number 2 team in the rankings. There's a flare towards second base, and it takes a spin and gets by Kataoka, and it'll be a base hit. So Schaefer with a hit, the 5th hit of the ball game for the Falcons. And that just had some backspin to it. Once it hit the dirt, it spun away. As Kataoka was moving towards first base, the ball spun back towards second base and just got by him. So 1 out, runner at first for Cody Cancelosi. He grounded out the third his first time up, but he did drive in a run back in the 2nd inning. Now we've got time as Koverick wants a new baseball, which is always fascinating to me when a high school pitcher wants a new baseball, because the baseball he just gave up, he'll get back next time. 3-0, top of the 4th. Runner at first. Throw to first, not in time. Getting back to the bag is Schaefer. Three stolen bases in the game for the Falcons. We can expect Schaefer to go on the pitch. Not going. Pitch on the corner for a strike. So that's one thing Koverick's doing a pretty decent job at here today. Actually doing a really good job is getting that first pitch over. Not getting behind in the count, not going deep into counts. Showing good poise. Throw to first, not in time. A couple triples have hurt his cause. Without those triples, it's probably a 1-0 ball game. Here's the strike 1 pitch. Runs inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. To Cancelosi, wearing number 11, batting from the right side, the designated hitter for the Falcons. We're in the 4th inning. Nitros have been outscored 14-5 in the 4th inning of ball games this year as the pitch runs outside, ball 2. To start the season, even though the Nitros weren't winning ball games, they were out-hitting opponents. Ever since we got into league play, that is reversed. They have not been out-hitting anybody as the pitch is low and away, ball 3. They were no hit against Arcadia in a 2-0 loss. Well, in a 12-2 loss, they were no hit. Then after that, they faced 3 straight shutouts, Arcadia and Pasadena. There goes the runner. The pitch swung on and missed. The throw down to second. Not in time. And the count runs full, 3-2. That is the 4th stolen base. Koverick motioning to the plate as if it was interference with the throw down to second. Umpire not buying it. Let's see if he can get a strikeout here, take care of business himself. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Cancelosi strikes out. Second strikeout of the inning. Third strikeout of the ball game for Koverick. 2 down, runner at second for Isaac Sung. He struck out to end the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. Nitros have been outscored 83-15 in their last 11 ball games, trying to avoid a 3rd straight 20-game losing season. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards second base. Nice hop for Jenks. He's going to go across the diamond to first, and the inning comes to a close. 6-3 on the putout, and CV shut out here in the 4th inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. At the end of 3.5, CV leads at 3-0. We're back with the bottom of the 4th right after this.
The favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union, your financial source for life. Do you want to be a part of a television studio audience? Audiences Unlimited has been helping people see their favorite sitcoms live since 1982. Hit shows such as Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Friends, Will and Grace, and 2.5 Men. Contact AudienceSunlimited.com to get your chance to visit a working studio lot, be on the set of popular television shows, and see your favorite stars in person. They offer free tickets on their website, They also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 10 or more. Visit www.audiencesunlimited.com and get your free TV tickets today. This is a unique Hollywood experience not to be missed.
So we head to the fourth inning, top of the lineup. Edom, Kataoka, and Jenks, second time through the lineup for Beers. Last inning, Titchener reached on an error. Chase Smith dropped the ball at first base. That broke up the perfect game and the streak of 7 straight strikeouts. And so Edom now batting. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch from Beer. Taken high, ball 1. So Edom, he's played with Beer. He's played with Erickson, center fielder, and the pitcher. He played with a couple of guys from Muir. The 1-0 pitch swinging, popped up. The pitcher has it. Beer is there. David got under it, makes contact, and he pops up. At least he put the ball in play. So the last 3 batters now have put the ball in play. And that brings up Kataoka. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the pitch over for a strike to Kataoka. He had a 2-hit ball game at Muir. He went 0 for 4 against Village and 0 for 2 with a walk against Muir in game 2. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So he has a couple multi-hit games at Burbank, 2 hits, at Muir, 2 hits. He's a .667 hitter on the road. Looks like he's still looking for his first hit here at home. Swings and fouls it back. Down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. He's 6 of 9. On the road with 6 singles. A stolen base and an RBI. Pokes it foul at the third base line. So maybe Kataoka's game will come on Friday night when they go to Stangl Field. At home, he's 0 for 18. His lone RBI came at Burbank. Batting from the left side. CV on top 3-0 here in the 4th inning. Beer into his windup. Swing and a miss. And down goes Kataoka. So he strikes out for the second time. 8th strikeout in the ball game for Beer. In his 4th inning of work. 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up Darian Jenks. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Wearing number 16, batting from the right side. And the first pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Jenks at home, a .235 hitter. Hits .259 on the road. 8 hits at home, 7 away from Sam Harvey Field as the breaking ball crosses at the knees for a strike, and Jenks down in the count, 0-2. He had a hit at Muir, a hit versus Village, and then went 0 for 3 versus Muir here at home last week. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. And the Nitro's gone in order here in the 4th inning. Beer picks up 2 more strikeouts. He has 9 on the game through 4 innings. We're head to the 5th inning. 3-0, CV on top. We're back after this.
Are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com.
So we head to the 5th inning here at Sam Harvey Field on the campus of Glendale High School with the score. CV on top, 3-0. And do it for the Falcons. You will have, it looks like we start with the top of the lineup again. Grimm, Perreault, and Beer. Grimm 1 for 2. Flew out to left field to open the game. Then he tripled and scored back in the 3rd inning. Kovarik, 4 innings pitched. Hasn't walked anybody. That's a good sign. 3 strikeouts, 3 runs on 5 hits. 3 singles and 2 triples. Nitros committing 1 error, but it was really insignificant as the next guy was out, and so no damage done as the pitch is low, ball 1. Each team with an error, and the error looming large for the Falcons as it broke up the perfect game. Titchener reached on the error by the first baseman, Chase Smith, and then was picked off. Swinging, there's a line drive base hit into right field. That could find the gap, could be extra bases. Aldretti up with it. On his way to second is Grimm. Here comes the throw into second, not in time. And it's a leadoff double for Grimm here in the 5th inning. First double of the game for the Falcons. Runner at first. And Grimm for the second time leads off an inning with extra bases. And that brings up Vincent Perreault. He singled, stole a base, and scored back in the 1st inning. And then he flew out to center field on a sacrifice fly, driving in Grimm to make it 3-0. Grimm taking his lead away from second. Jenks trying to keep him close to the bag. Here's the pitch showing bunt, taken for strike. 0-1 the count. This game awfully familiar to the game last year here at home. CV led 3-0, and then they were able to put some runs across late in the game to make it 6-0. Here's the pitch showing bunt laid down. Back to the pitcher. They're going to go to first to get the out. Advancing the third on the play is Grimm, so the sacrifice down as Perreault gets the job done. So 1-3 on the put out. 1 out. Runner at third for Trevor Beer. He is 0 for 2, grounded out to second base both times. Infield drawn in now with 1 out and a runner at third. Brian Erickson, who reached on an error. I knew he was involved in an error somewhere. On deck. Pitch swung on, popped foul, catches the overhang, strike 1 the count. Leone in center field, playing the pole against Beer. Shaded toward the gap in right center field. The next pitch swung on, fouled off, and Beer down in the count now 0-2. 3-0 Falcons here in the 5th inning. These two teams will match up Friday night, 7 o'clock at Stengel Field. 0-2 the count to Beer. Kovaric is ready and delivers on the pitch outside, ball 1. Beer made the second out in each inning he has batted, so let's see if he continues that trend here. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch from Kovaric. Low, a bit inside. That evens the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. So the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it looks like this is the first full count that Kovaric has gone to here and it comes in the 5th inning. 3-0, Falcons on top of the 5th inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards left field. Titchener fading back. He's there to make the catch. Tagging from third is Grimm. The throw to the plate is not in time, and the run scores. Grimm scores for the second time. An RBI sacrifice fly for Beer, and the Falcons lead at 4-0. So 2 outs, nobody on. A run across for Brian Erickson. Singled, stole a base, and drove in a run back in the 1st inning. Reached on an error and stole a base and was left at second in the 3rd. He comes up with nobody on and 2 outs here in the 5th inning with the Falcons leading 4-0. And he takes the first pitch over for a strike, knee-high fastball. So 0-1 the count. The Falcons 4 runs, 6 hits, and an error. The Nitros, no runs, no hits, and an error. Here's the strike 1 pitch from Kovaric, missing outside with a breaking ball. Evens the count to Erickson, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brian Gaddis on deck. CV looking for their 20th win of the season, looking to improve to 11-0, trying to set up a showdown next week with Arcadia for the league championship. Pitch outside. Last year it came down to those two clubs, 2-1 the count. CV won the first game to clinch league. Arcadia came back to beat them in the second game, and then CV lost in the first round of the playoffs. So they actually ended the season last year on a 2-game losing streak. Pitch runs outside, ball 3. And so for the second consecutive batter, Koveric goes to a 3-ball count, and for only the third time in the game is it a 3-ball count. Here's the 3-1. Swinging, fly ball towards left field. Titchener out there, makes the catch, and the inning comes to an end. So Titchener busy out there in left field. For the Falcons, though, they do pick up a run on a hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, 4-0. CV on top. We're back after this.
Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom in Glendale offers their world-famous gourmet of sausage sandwiches, grilled and served on their fresh-baked onion roll. Choose from a variety of delicious sandwiches off their menu, including the hot Italian, bratwurst, Polish, and chicken apple, or perhaps one of Jody Maroney's hot dogs, such as the giant Kobe beef, the Coney Island, or their Chicago style. Jody Maroney's located in the Americana on Brand Boulevard. You can also check them out on the web at jodymaroney.com. That's Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom, home of the hot dog. Rocket Fizz offers a wide variety of specialty, retro, and imported sodas, candy, and novelty gifts. Zotz, Pop Rocks, Bazooka Bubblegum, and a whole lot more. Make a special soda gift basket for your favorite Nitro. Beat those back-to-school blues with your favorite candy. Rocket Fizz, located at 138 North Brand Boulevard, is independently owned and operated. Check them out on the web at www.facebook.com/Glendale Rocket Fizz. Rocket Fizz, come be a kid in our store.
So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. CV on top by a score of 4-0, and due up for the Nitros, you've got Leone, Lucerarian, and Wong. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. Leone had 4 hits in 6 at-bats against Muir last week, and he fouls the first pitch off for a strike. Had 3 singles at Muir, and then had a base hit at home against Muir. Went 0 for 3 against Village last week. He's a 176 hitter at home, 294 on the road. There's the strike 1 pitch. Breaking ball missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, Trent Lucerarian, the scheduled pitcher for Friday night at Stangl Field. There's the 1-1 pitch. Over for strike 2. Leone down in the count, 0-2. 3 singles and a walk at Muir. Was his big game of the year so far. Here's the 1-2. Curveball swung on, poked foul at the third baseline. So Leone stays alive with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. One of 4 seniors on the club. Edom, Leone, and then you've got Aguayo and Vasquez. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Beer into his windup is ready and deals, and the fastball down Broadway, strike 3. So 1 out here in the 5th inning. 10th strikeout of the game for Beer. And that brings up Lucerarian. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch coming inside. Strike 1 the count. Lucerarian, a 158 hitter at home. Hits 261 on the road. Had 2 hits last week. 1 at Muir, 1 against Village. Swings at the next pitch. Comes up empty. Down in the count, 0-2. Had a 2-hit ball game at Desert Christian early on in the season. He's up there with an 0-2 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The strike 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. He strikes out for the second time. 11th strikeout for Beer. 2 outs for Nolan Wong. 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. had a hit versus Mirror here at home last Thursday. That snapped an 8-game hitless streak. He had a hit at Burbank and then got a hit versus Mirror at home. So he has 2 hits in league play. He's a .233 hitter here at Sam Harvey Field. Hits .174 on the road as Gaddis now returns back behind the plate after a visit to Beer. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0. CV on top. And here's the pitch from Beer. Curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. On base percentage here at home is .361 compared to .304 on the road. Next pitch down low, ball 2. 2-0. 6 RBIs on the season. No extra base hits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, ball 3. 3-0. He has 8 walks on the season, does Wong. 5 at home, 3 on the road. 3-0 count. Beer is ready and deals. And the pitch over for strike. The token 3-0 strike. If it's anywhere close, umpire will usually give it to you. Outfield shaded. We're going for Wong going the opposite way. Swinging. There's a base hit into center field. And the no-hitter broken up as Wong gets a base hit. So first hit of the ball game. And Wong is aboard. And Wong now with back-to-back games in which he's gotten a hit. He started out the season with a 5-game hit streak. So maybe getting his groove back as we close out the season here in the final 2 weeks of the season. Now we've got time as Adrian Cole's going to go run at first for Wong. So Wong breaks up the no-hitter with 2 outs here in the 5th inning. That brings up Kovarik. He's 0 for 1, struck out, caught looking back in the 3rd. So an error in the 2nd inning, or in the 3rd inning actually, broke up the perfect game. A base hit here breaks up the no-hitter, and the pitch to Kovarik over for a strike. So when Titchener got on in the 3rd inning, he was picked off for the final out to end that 3rd. Wong taking his lead away from first, or actually I should say Cole, being held on by Smith, and they've got him picked off. So now Cole in the rundown, and he's tagged out, and the inning is over. Yep. 1-3-6 on the putout. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 5 complete, 4-0 CV. We're back with the 6th inning right after this.
Generation, you're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day, and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day, and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move,
I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move,
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike, like Mike. If I could be like Mike, like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
So we head to the 6th inning. 4-0 is the score. CV on top, and due up for the Falcons, you've got Gaddis, Smith, and Schaefer. 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. Kovarik out for his 6th inning of work. And the pitch way outside, ball 1. So you look at Thomas this year up on the mound. His longest outing, 6 innings against Foothill Tech. He went 4 innings in his last outing against Muir. 5 2/3 inning at Pasadena. He's gone 5 here today. Next pitch swinging. There's a drive down the left field line. Titchener giving chase, going over, and it is a fair ball off the wall. Titchener has it, gets it back into Jenks, and a double for Gaddis to open things up here in the 6th inning. 7th hit of the ball game. 2nd double of the game. Falcons with 3 singles, 2 doubles, and a triple. They lead at 4-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and an error for the Falcons. No runs, a hit, and an error for the Nitros. So Chase Smith, 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. Gaddis taking his lead away from second, showing bunt. The pitch was outside. Do not believe the batter committed on it, so ball 1. Or is that ball 2? That's ball 1, isn't it? I was say, was that the first pitch? They don't need extra help. Yeah. So again, Gaddis with his lead from second. Kovarik takes a peek at second. And the pitch over for a strike. So Smith, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. On deck, Jake Schaefer. 4-0 here in the 6th. Game moving right along. No rain yet. Showing bunt. Pitch taken outside, ball 2. 2-1. So CV looking to possibly move the runner over to third with a sacrifice. But so far Smith showing bunt on 2 pitches. Now he's showing bunt again. And the pitch outside, ball 3. You can't walk him. If he's looking to bunt, you can't walk him. Got to let him put the bunt down, take the out. So 3-1 the count here. Gaddis at second, Smith at the plate. He's been showing bunt. And that's ball 4. And that's the first walk offered up by Kovarik. So runners at first and second with nobody out here in the 6th inning, and that brings up Jake Schaefer. He's 1 for 2. He singled, tripled, stole a base, and scored a run. And now Coach Chen heading out to the mound to talk to Kovarik. He was solid through 5, but now a double and a walk to open things up in the 6th inning. It could be that he's just not ready for the 6th inning. 5 strong. And possibly go to the bullpen. We'll see if he can get out of it now. He was showing bunt, was Smith, and Kovarik kept missing outside. If he's going to show bunt, you got to let him get the bunt down, because at least you get an out. Now CB with an opportunity to have a big inning. Speaking of big innings, you take a look at the 6th inning this year. Nitros have been outscored 11-6. 4-0 Falcons here in the 6th inning. Game 1 of a 2-game set. Game 2 will be Friday night, Stengel Field. Maybe the weather will be more spring-like Friday instead of winter-like. It's in the 50s today. I believe at game time it was 58 degrees. So here we go. Meeting over. Schaefer at the plate. Kovarik back up on the mound, looking in to get the sign. Now we're ready to resume play. Takes a check of the runner at second, showing bunt. Bunt laid down, third base side, but it goes foul for a strike. So Schaefer, perhaps reading the defense, playing back. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Usually a bunting situation. So let's see if the Nitros put something on here. David playing third, just recently moved over to third base in the last week or two, maybe 2-3 weeks. So he's only been over there for a couple of games. Last time I think he played third base was his freshman year. Otherwise, he's been at second base and sometimes filling in at short. Runners with their leads. Here's the strike 1 pitch, showing bunt. Bunt laid down, third base side. This could be trouble. Kovarik fields it and falls down. It's an infield hit. So Gaddis to third, Smith to second, Schaefer to first on the infield hit. And now the base is loaded, nobody out. And now for CV, a chance for that big inning that the Nitros have avoided. So Cody Cancelosi, he's 0 for 2, grounded out to third and then struck out. followed by Isaac Sung. And now we might have an injury timeout, as it looks like Kovarik holding his hamstring on his left leg after he picked up the bunt, he planted his leg, slipped out from under him, and down he went. So now they're going to take a look and see if he's okay, trying to stretch it out. 4-0 is the score here in the 6th inning. 4 runs on 8 hits and an error for the Falcons. No runs, a hit, and an error for the Nitros. Falcons with a run in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the 5th. They've got the bases loaded here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Now they're going to take a couple of practice pitches to see if Kovarik can pitch, and he airmails that to some other place, and he's done. Yep. 1 pitch, and now he's coming off. So we're going to have a pitching change. There is somebody in the bullpen for the Nitros. So we've got a pitching change. Kovarik coming out due to an injury. We'll take a break, come back with a pitching change right after this.
And a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile.
Drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper.
So a pitching change. Nate Burke will come in and pitch for the Nitros. Burke on the season, he's 1-2 with an ERA of 4.45. He's pitched in 22 innings, 18 strikeouts, walked 9. He's allowed 16 runs, 14 earned on 26 hits and hit 3 batters. And he'll come in. He inherits a bases-loaded situation here in the 6th inning with nobody out. Gaddis at third, he doubled. Smith, he walked. And then Schaefer with a base hit, loading them up on the bunt single, in which Kovarik fielded the ball, but then he slipped, and the injury having him leave the game. So Burke now up on the mound. He'll be called upon to try to get the team out of trouble. And the pitch, low and away, ball 1. So Burke, 5 innings, 4 runs so far on 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a walk, ball 1. Burke, a right-handed pitcher, a sophomore, is ready and deals on the next pitch swinging. There's a fly ball towards left field. Titchener out there makes the catch. Tagging from third is Gaddis, and the throw is up the line, not in time, and the run scores on the sacrifice fly, and that makes it 5-0. Advancing to third is Smith. Schaefer to second. That run will be charged to Kovarik, and Cancelosi with the sac fly picks up his second RBI. That brings up Isaac Sung. He's 0 for 2. Struck out back in the second. Grounded out to short to end the 4th. So 5-0 to score now. And now we've got time. So Burke, he went 2 innings against Village and went 2 innings at Muir in relief in his last 2 outings. Struck out 2 against Village. Allowed 4 runs on 4 hits, walking 1. He took the loss. And the pitch taken low to Sung. Ball won the count. At Muir, in those 2 innings, had a strikeout, a run, and a hit. 1-0 the count. Corners playing in. In fact, now everybody's in all the way around. Pitch runs inside. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. His first game that he started was at Desert Christian. Burke went 4 innings with 6 strikeouts, gave up a run on 3 hits, and got the victory. Took a loss against Summit and the loss against Village. Curveball missing outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Gave up 10 hits against Summit, 5 earned runs. You take that game away, and his stats are pretty decent. It's always 1 game, 5 runs, 10 hits. He did go 6 innings in that game. The pitch catches the corner for a strike. The token strike, 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Been mainly used in relief. Desert Christian, Summit, and Village, the 3 games he started this year. 5-0 Falcons here in the 6th inning. The pitch swinging. There's a 1-hopper towards second. They're going to come home. The plate in the plate. Not in time. So Smith scores. Advancing to third is Schaefer on the fielder's choice. Off the bat of Sung. He's safe at first. So another run charge to Kovarik. One out, runners at the corners for the leadoff hitter, Will Grimm. Grimm with a double, a triple, and 2 runs scored. He also flew out to left field, so he's 2 for 3. Let's see if Sung goes at first. Not going. The pitch over for a strike. So 0-1 the count to Grimm. If you get the bunt out for Smith, the sacrifice fly and that out, they've got picked off between first and second. Now Trent with it, throws it to second to Jenks. Jenks is going to come home. The throw up the line, the runner's safe, and the wheels coming off this wagon as Sung now goes to second base. Third run comes across for the inning on the error. Advancing to second is Sung, and you can now close the books on Kovarik. Kovarik 5 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, a walk, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned. And for the Nitros, they pick up their second error of the ball game. You got 1 out, runner at second. 0-1 the count. Burke working from the stretch with a runner at second. The pitch, curveball, floats over for strike 2. Grimm down in the count now, 0-2. The Falcons with a run in the first, 1 in the second, in the third, in the fifth, and 3 here in the 6th. 0-2 the count to Grimm at the plate. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards right center field. Leone is there to make the catch, tagging. Here comes the throw to third, and he's out at third. So nice double play. Grimm flies out to center field. And then it goes F8-5 double play to end the inning. CV, though, they do pick up 3 runs. They do that on 2 hits. 1 Nitro error, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-0 is the score. Due up for the Nitros, you'll have Kovarik slot, Titchener, and Aldretti. We're back with the bottom of the 6th after this.
Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217.
So we head to the bottom of the sixth. Nate Burke now batting. And the first pitch from Beer over for a strike. So Kovarik ends his day 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the next pitch, I don't think, did he go? I don't think, nope. Now the first base umpire on the appeal said he went, so now strike two the count. Home plate umpire said he did not go. Burke hitting .231 on the season. On base percentage .474. And he swings and misses, and it's a strike three. It was a drop third strike, but Burke just headed back to the dugout. 12th strikeout for Beer. One away in the inning for Titchener. He's 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the third inning. That broke up the perfect game. Smith just dropping the ball at first base. And the pitch for a strike from Beer. Aldretti on deck. Here's the next pitch, outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Titchener wearing number 6, standing in. Takes a pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. His last hit this year came at Burbank. It was a base hit. Looks like he has a 7-game hitless streak. Takes ball 3 upstairs, so 3 balls, 1 strike to count. He did get in as a pinch runner in the Mirror 2 game here at home and stole a base. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lone hit of the ball game so far goes to Nolan Wong. Here's the payoff pitch from Beer. Swing and a miss, and down goes Titchener. So 13 strikeouts in the ball game for Beer, 2 away for Aldretti. He's 0 for 1, popped up to first base to end the third inning. So the Nitros have gotten 2 men on, but both of them have been picked off. So far Beer facing the minimum number of batters, even though he's given up a hit. Breaking ball, down and in for ball 1 to Aldretti. Next pitch taken a bit outside for ball 2. Aldretti with a hit at Muir. Had a multi-hit game against Burbank here at home and a multi-hit game against Monroe. All his hits this year, singles, 261 hitter at home, 190 on the road. He swings, gets a piece of it, fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike to count now to Aldretti. 7 stolen bases, 4 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. 7-0 the score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch just missing low, ball 3, so 3 balls and a strike. Beer into his windup. Here's the 3-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Aldretti now with a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Beer a pitch away from striking out the side. Yet again. Here's the payoff pitch. Taken high, ball 4, and Aldretti draws the walk. So the first walk offered up by Beer. Runner at first, and that brings up your leadoff hitter, David Edom. He's 0 for 2, struck out in the first and popped up to the pitcher in the fourth. He was in the bottom of the third. He came up with 2 outs and a runner at first when Titchener got picked off, so he started out that fourth inning popping up to the pitcher. Aldretti taking his lead from first, being held on by Smith. Here's the pitch to the plate. Pitch taken low, ball 1. So 1-0 the count to Edom. Comes into the game with a 5-game hit streak. That's on the line. Aldretti with his lead from first. Here's the pitch. Taken low, ball 2, 2-0. 7-0. Falcons on top. Now we've got time as pitching coach Dad goes out to the mound. CB picking up a run in the first, in the second, and the third. They were shut out in the fourth. Got 1 in the fifth and 3 in the sixth. It's 7-0 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. You got 2-0 the count to the batter at the plate, leadoff hitter David Edom. Ryan Kataoka on deck. Aldretti having a conversation with Chase Smith at first, takes his lead. Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. 3-0. Let's see if the take is on here on a 3-0 count. Aldretti short lead at first. See if Beer throws over there. Here's the 3-0. High ball 4. Throw down to first, and it's a walk. So Edom draws the walk. He reaches. Back-to-back walks by Beer. Aldretti takes second. And that brings up Kataoka. He is 0 for 2. So the Nitros with a runner at second in scoring position for the first time. Edom at first. Aldretti at second. You've got 2 outs. 2 strikeouts, and now back-to-back walks. So Kataoka at the plate. If he can poke one in play, Nitros could play to run. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So 0-1 the count to Kataoka. Jenks on deck. Could use a hit here. Here's the pitch. Over for strike 2. Looks like Beer found the strike zone again. 0-2 the count. Aldretti at second. He walked. Edom at first. He walked. Beer looks at the second baseman. Gets some sort of signal. Now we're ready. 0-2 the count to Kataoka. Here's the pitch. He got a piece of it at the plate to stay alive. So taking the statement, anything close, and he did and got a piece of it. Might have extended his shoulder too, and now Gaddis going out to talk to his pitcher Beer. 7-0 Falcons here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Now Beer wants a new ball. And we will resume play here momentarily. 7 runs, 8 hits, and an error for the Falcons. No runs, a hit, 2 errors, and a couple of walks for the Nitros. Runners with their leads, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth inning. Beer looking in to get the sign, working from the stretch. Is ready and deals. There goes the runner to third. No, a bluff by Aldretti. Pitch outside. And the count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. So Aldretti bluffing. It's going to be hard pressed to get a stolen base with a left-handed batter when you're trying to steal third. The right side, or the right-handed batter's box, wide open to throw down to third. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So Kataoka strikes out. Nitro's gone. They pick up 2 walks, though. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on. We head to the 7th. 7-0 is the score. Falcons on top. We're back after this.
Generation, you're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like mine.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Oh,
Be like Mike.
Yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
So we head to the 7th inning. Perot leading things off for the Falcons, and the pitch outside, ball 1. 7-0 is the score here as we head to the 7th inning. Barring a miracle, the Falcons will pick up their 20th win on the season, go to 11-0 in league play. Pitch swinging, there's a drive towards right field. Coming in is the right fielder Aldretti. He's there to make the catch, and we've got one down. That brings up Beer. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. And it looks like we've got, what, number 12? Ty Langford batting. So Langford will get an at-bat. Would imagine we would, well, we do have some activity down in the bullpen, so maybe Beer is actually done. So Langford at the plate with one out here in the 7th inning. Burke into the windup, and the pitch runs inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 curveball. Catches the inside corner. Good-looking breaking ball there from Burke. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Again, these two teams will match up on Friday night, 7 o'clock, Stengel Field. There's the 1-1. Breaking ball missing outside, ball 2. And then next week, it's Glendale versus Hoover. Tuesday, 3:30 here at Glendale High School. And then Thursday, 7 o'clock at Stengel Field, they'll close it out. Hoover home game moved to Stengel. Swung on, tipped at the plate. Got a piece of everybody, the bat, the catcher, and the umpire. 2-2. See if Burke can pick up a strikeout here with a 2-2 count. Still the first time through the lineup facing Burke. Curveball, swinging. There's a fly ball towards shallow left field. Coming in is the left fielder Titchener to make the catch, and we've got 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down for Brian Erickson. He is 1 for 3. He singled, stole a base, and drove in a run, reached on an error and stole a base, and then flew out to left field. Going down to the third base coach. Don't know why. Nobody on. You're up 7-0 in the 7th. The catcher due up next. Perhaps a stall tactic to try to get the bullpen more time to warm up. Burke is ready, into his windup, and deals, and the fastball swinging. There's a drive into right field for a base hit. So Erickson is aboard with his second hit of the ball game. First hit off of Burke, 9th hit in the game for the Falcons. And that will bring up the catcher, Gaddis, or will we get a, well, let's see. Nope. Catcher coming up, Brian Gaddis. 1 for 3, doubled and scored a run in the 6th inning. Part of that 3-1 6th by the Falcons. So Erickson with 3 stolen bases. Let's see if he goes for number 4. Falcons with 4 stolen bases in the game. Big lead at first. And they turn and throw to first, not in time. Again, throw to first, not in time. Take it back. The Mustangs, they had 17 stolen bases in the 2 games against the Nitros. 9 and 8. 9 at Muir, 8 here at home. There goes Erickson. The pitch inside for a ball. The throw down to second, not in time, and he has his 3rd stolen base. 5th stolen base of the game. 2 outs, runner at second now, and an RBI opportunity for the Falcons catcher. Burke adjusting his hat up on the mound, trying to get settled. Pace of the game has slowed down here in the last couple of innings. We were moving right along. Erickson with his lead from second. The pitch. Check swing fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nitros are going to drop to 3-18-1, 0-11 in league play. They're going to have to beat Hoover twice to avoid a 20-loss season. Curveball waved at and missed. The big cut comes up empty, does Gaddis. Down in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. They went 4-20 in 2016. They went 2-21-1 last year. And right now, at the end of this game, if this score holds up, they'll be 3-18-1. The 1-2 pitch floats outside, ball 2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. There's the pitch from Burke. Fastball, good-looking pitch, just missing low. And the count runs full, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Burke leaning in to get the sign. Lengthy pitcher up on the mound. Now he's ready. Comes, sets, and delivers, and the curveball waved at and missed, and down he goes. So Gaddis strikes out. That ends the inning. For the Falcons, no runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left on. Burke gets his first strikeout of the game, 4th K for the Nitros pitching staff. We head to the bottom of the 7th, do or die time for the Nitros. And due up will be Jenks, Leone, and Lucerian. We're back with the bottom of the 7th right after this.
Cocaine to smile makes me feel good, makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. Do or die. Light up the beat. Shine on me. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper.
So we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7-0 is the score. And number 16 up on the mound. So Nate Rangel at the plate. It says 16. I don't have a 16 on my roster, so maybe it's Lorenzo Respicio. I don't know. Swinging and a miss, strike one from Rangel. So he takes over for Jenks, who went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Curveball swinging. There's a fly ball towards center field. The center fielder, Erickson, giving big chase, not going to get there. And it drops in for a base hit, and Rangel is aboard. So Erickson was playing for the pole, and he was shifted towards left field, and the ball landed in right center field. And so Rangel with a base hit, and he's aboard, and that brings up Joel Leone. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken high, ball 1. Leone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Lou Serrarian scheduled up next, but it looks like Seth Harley will be coming in. Pitch swinging. There's a pop-up back of second base. You've got the second baseman, Perot, there to make the catch, and we've got one down. So Leone ends his day 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, and that brings up Seth Harley. Trent goes 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and so Harley comes up. Harley on the season, hitting 143. 3 hits, all singles. He's walked 6 times, so his on-base percentage .333. Swings at the pitch, sends a fly ball towards left field. Sung is there to make the catch. We've got 2 down. So 2 down, runner at first for Nolan Wong. Wong 1 for 2 with a single, and then he was picked off. He also struck out in the second inning to end the second. Smith won't even hold the runner on at first, so Rangel gets his lead. Got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 7-0 is the score. Here's the pitch. There goes Rangel, and nobody's covering second base. Gaddis wanted to throw down, and Rangel will get a stolen base. So Nate takes second. RBI opportunity now for Wong. See if they can cash in. Rangel taking a big lead away from second. Wong at the plate. Here's the pitch. Taken high. 2-0 the count. Nitros down to their final out. Again, these two teams match up Friday night. Stangel Field, 7 o'clock. Hard to believe only 3 games left into the season. Pitch outside, ball 3. 3-0. See if Wong has the green light here if he's going to take 3-0. Pitch is high, ball 4, and Wong draws the walk. Third walk of the game for the CB pitching staff. And that brings up Nate Burke. Burke 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. There goes the runner, Rangel, and they've got him out at third, and that's how the game will end. So Rangel gets thrown out trying to steal third. 2-5 on the putout, and the inning comes to a close. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. So the final score, CB wins it. 7 runs, 9 hits, and an error. The Nitros no runs on 2 hits, committing 2 errors.